against the Richland Colts in Enderlin. They'll be at Oak Grove on the 8th, Kindred on the 15th. They'll host Kindred on the 15th, and then Milner North Sargent. So it's going to be a tough go here for Calvin Kraft and his team. 5 very difficult games within the region, but it's a very talented squad, to say the least, and they certainly have a chance to. They'll be in the hunt, especially once they get chance buyback from injury. The Eagles, led by who was averaging a little over 17 points a game, 17.6 points a game before he went down with that foot injury during the Lawrence County tournament. 17.6 points, 4 rebounds a game. Joe Hurlbert averaging a double-double in the season for the Eagles at 17 points and 13 rebounds a game. Gus Hurlbert at 10 points, 8 rebounds a game for an Enderlin team that comes in scoring 64.5 points a game, giving up 57. Central Cass, one of those teams, you've got a wide variety of teams in the region. There's teams like Enderlin and Tri-State and Richland that can get up and down the floor and score some points. And then you've got teams like Kindred. Central Cass probably falls in that category as well. They're a little more slower tempo, a little more defensive-oriented. And they're going to prefer to keep the score down, try to keep it in the 50s. The score will score 59.4 points a game and give up 57.5. And they gave the two-time defending state champion Hillsborough Central Valley Burros a pretty good run. Even pretty much through 3 quarters, they trailed 49-48 going into the 4th before Carson Henningsgaard got to the free throw line early and often. Henningsgaard threw in 33 points in that game on Saturday. 70-59, the Burros were victorious. Josh Dixon and Christian Leitz each had 14 points apiece for the Squirrels in that matchup. Devin Klingbeil had 9. Wes Cates added 8, as did Jonah Leitz. That's kind of been the case here for the Squirrels. Dixon, the only player averaging double figures point-wise for the Central Cass Squirrels coming into play tonight. We'll take a timeout as our national anthem coming up here momentarily. We will have our Hunter Grain Company starting lineups. So our game brought to you tonight by Proceed, by Dakota Plains Credit Union of Enderlin, Edgeley, and Ellendale. Our coverage also brought to you tonight here on 103.9 The Truck, 103.9thetruck.com. It's also brought to you by Castleton Lumber and by the Enderlin Inn. We'll be back with the starting lineups coming up in 1 minute.
Cass Rural Water District, headquartered in Kindred, is proud to serve nearly 5,400 rural residents with quality water in Cass County, as well as parts of Trail, Richland, and Barnes County. As the numbers continue to grow, be assured that their commitment to service is top priority among 13 communities, including Mapleton, Argusville, Buffalo, and Tower City, with board members who are also your neighbors. Cass Rural Water District, headquartered in Kindred, proud to support this high school sports broadcast.
Hunter Grain Company has been providing homeowners with propane and propane services for over 30 years. Hunter Grain Company offers competitive pricing, buy or lease-to-own tank programs, tank installation services, and propane system safety checks. Plus, don't forget Hunter Grain Company offers a summer fill program in July and a prepay program in September. Call Hunter Grain Company at 800-441-2470. Always trusted, always ready to serve you. Hunter Grain Company, your local propane headquarters.
Proudly celebrating 15 years under one ownership. KZTK, Arthur, Fargo Moorhead.
103.9 The Truck. National anthem just completed. Let's take a look at our starting lineups. They are brought to you by the Hunter Grain Company with locations in Hunter and Gardner. The Hunter Grain Company, a local farmers cooperative. Update on the girls game in Enderlin with Kindred and Enderlin. The Vikings opening things up in the second quarter, 39-19. Kindred leading Enderlin, a 20-point lead for the state-ranked Vikings in halftime. The Hunter Grain Company starting lineups for the Enderlin Eagles, 9-6 overall, 5-2 in the region. Calvin Kraft, the head coach of the Eagles, a Central Cass graduate, assisted by Josh Michelson. Starting lineup for the Squirrels will go like this. The guards will be number 5, Dakota Mark, as Mark a senior. And so he'll be joined in the backcourt by number 12, Dakota Mark, a 5'11 senior. Joined in the backcourt by number 12, Cam Yantis, a 5'11 senior. And number 24, Austin Glarum, an excellent three-point shooter, as he has had big games against the Squirrels each of the last two. Take a more aggressive approach from the free throw line. That's going to be on Cam Yantis. Yantis will pick up his first, second team foul, and Coppervig heads to the free throw line. Coppervig, first toss is good. Has all 4 points for the Squirrels, 8-4 now. Coppervig averaging 9 points a game. Has a 52% foul shot. His free throw is good. He has all 5 for the Squirrels. The Hurlburts have all 8 for Enderlin. Coppervig 5 for the Squirrels, 8-5 Eagles. Yantis behind the back dribble free throw line. Stops just inside the foul line. Turns, will lob it out for Austin Glarum. Further out Joe Hurlburt. Hurlburt top of the key in a crossover. Picks up his dribble. Now enter it inside. Joe for Gus. Up strong and scores again. Luke's having a tough time with him inside. It's just Hurlburt getting those low post touches. And if he's missed, it hasn't been maybe one time. That's about it. 10-5 Enderlin. Up top with it, Christian Leitz, left wing. Shot fake on the drive over to the corner. Coppervig keeps that dribble, works his way underneath the basket. Jonah Leitz right wing. Jonah will attack down the baseline. Hooks a pass. Free throw line. Driving Dixon. Hard take down the paint and got hacked and fouled. It'll be one of the Hurlburts, either Gus or Joe. Todd Molden, one of our 3 officials, will make his way to the table. Gus Hurlburt picks up his first personal. 13 foul against Enderlin. And Josh Dixon to the free throw line to shoot a pair. 55% foul shooter. As free throw number 1 is up and good. 10-6 in favor of Enderlin. Number 3, Dawson Lemna, a 5'11 sophomore, is in to replace Dakota Mark. And the lineup here for the Eagles, 10-6 Enderlin. Second free throw is short from Dixon. Joe Hurlburt, another rebound, his 4th of the quarter, 1 of 2 from free throw line. And the Eagles a 4-point advantage. Yantis to the point, defended by Coppervig as these Squirrels man-to-man defensively. Glarum up top for Joe Hurlburt. Right wing for Dawson Lemna. Lemna, cross-court, Glarum. To the corner, up fake by Yantis. Skip pass cross-court, right wing. To the corner, Lemna tries underneath the basket. I think he stepped to the bounds. He did. Turnover Eagles. First Enderlin turnover. As Devin Klingbeil, number 14, 6-foot senior, checks into the lineup for the Squirrels. He'll give Wes Cates a breather. Make it Zach Cates will get a breather. 4 minutes to go here in the opening quarter. Klingbeil to the free throw circle with it. Chris back to the top of the key. Lob over the top, caught by Dixon underneath. Layup good. And over the top that time, and the layup good for Dixon as he caught it and able to just touch it up and in. 10-9. Enderlin by 2. Good first quarter. Right wing Lemna enters it in for Joe Hurlburt. Double down on him. Return pass Joel Hurlburt into a double team. Ball knocked free into the hands of Christian Leeds. Waits for traffic to come by. Second Enderlin turnover. Jonah Leeds with it for the Squirrels. Feet inside. Try to go cross court. Good idea. Just off the fingertips of a leaping Klingbeil. Second Central Cass turnover. We're brought to you this evening by the Hunter Grain Company, Castleton Lumber, and by Jerry's Excavating of Castleton and the Cass County Reporter. Appreciate all our sponsors coming along with us tonight. Gus Hurlburt for Blarum. Now for Cam Yantis. Yantis right to the key with it. Crossover dribble met by a double team. Some help defense from Dixon. Forces up a shot just inside the foul line, and it's good for Yantis. Yantis averaging 9 points a game. 12-8 Enderlin. 3:08 and counting in the opening quarter. Stepping back, jump shot. Free throw line extended. Crumbling over the rim and on through for Coppervig. Next, Coppervig has 7. 12-10 Eagles. 2:57 to go in the opening quarter. Lemna, the Squirrels emblems. They go from right to left here in the opening half. Lemna finds a seam. Drives on Klingbeil. Left-handed layup, no good. Lemna has the free throw line to shoot a pair here for Enderlin. As Lemna 10 of 11. Free throw line. Foul's going to be on Devin Klingbeil. First personal, second team foul against the Squirrels, and Lemna shoots a pair for the Enderlin Eagles, and the first one is good. Fourth Eagle to score in the opening quarter. 24, Wes Cates in the lineup for Central Cass for Jonah Leeds. Wes Cates is 6'2 junior. 13-10 your score in favor of the Eagles. Second toss, good. Enderlin is a team from the free throw line. They shoot 70%. 14-10 Enderlin by 4. Right wing with it, Coppervig. A left-handed dribble drive. Stutter step dribble. Sends it for Christian Leeds, who veers off to the right wing. Looks inside. They'll enter it in for Dixon. Double team comes. Double team to the short corner. Back for Christian Leeds. He'll put up the runner with the left hand in the paint. No good. Ball tipped loose. Dixon had it. Lost it. Still loose and taken away by Joel Hurlburt. That'll be a Central Cass turnover. And back come the Eagles. Hurlburt across the time stripe. 2:20 to go in the opening quarter. Lob over the top, battled away by Klingbeil. Into the hands of Leeds. Turnover Eagles. Nice help defense there. Weak side help. Left-handed, or a left wing with a left-handed dribble. Coppervig through Leeds. Stops just inside the foul line. Shot is up over Lemna, and good. Rolling around and through. Christian Leeds for 2. 2-point Eagles lead. 2 minutes to go first quarter. It's Enderlin 14, Central Cass 12. Lemna up top of it. Here's left, lob inside. Gus Hurlburt the catch, puts it up over Klingbeil, too strong. Ball tipped around, tipped out back into the hands of Yantis. Cross court, shot fake, Blarum for Lemna. Lemna left wing, kicks it right wing. On the drive, Yantis to the baseline, cut off there, Coppervig. Picks up his dribble, sends it cross court here near side, left wing Lemna. Blarum back for Lemna, 3 left wing, no good. Rebound tipped by Klingbeil into the hands of Coppervig. Down floor, dropped by Wes Cates, trying to save it and can't. Turnover Central Cass. 4th here of the opening quarter. Dakota Mark back in for the Eagles. He will come in for Cam Yantis. Jonah Leeds his break, a quick one. Dixon will get a breather for the Squirrels with 1:28 to go here in the opening quarter. Just after 8 p.m., KZTK FM, Arthur Castleton, Fargo Moorhead. Eagles basketball up top with it, Lemna. Lemna drops it right baseline for Hurlburt. Hurlburt spins on Leeds. Turnaround shot, front rim, no good. Ball tip, Gus Hurlburt the offensive rebound, and he'll put it back up and score. 10 for Gus Hurlburt. 16-12 Eagles. 1:05 to go in the opening quarter. Coppervig to play from Matt Norman as these Squirrels from left to right here in the opening half. Our corner, Wes Cates. Takes a dribble to a cutting Klingbeil. Turns, left to the free throw line. Back between the circles, Coppervig chased by Lemna. Here's his way left wing. Baseline Cates fires back out Christian Leeds. Leeds up top for Jonah. Jonah the 3 over Hurlburt. Rims off no good. Ball tipped and off the hands of Klingbeil. Blarum the board for Enderlin. 38 seconds and counting in the opening quarter with Lemna. Sends it right wing to Dakota Mark. Feed inside. Entry pass. It is Gus Hurlburt. Shot blocked. Like Wes Cates got a hand on that ball. Back comes Central Cass the other way with it. Shot clock is off. 25 seconds to go as Coppervig will pull it back out. As Matt Norman, coach of the Squirrels, barks out instructions. Coppervig, loosely guarded by Lemna, heads to the far sideline as Max. Works his way back between the circles. 12 seconds to go in the quarter. Screen up high from Leeds. Coppervig right wing, stops, turns. Christian Leeds up top from 20. Yes! Slid out up top and hit the 3, down to 1. Desperation toss by Blarum from three-quarter court is short, and that'll end the first quarter of play. Well, the Hurlburts combined for 12 of 16's 16 The 16 points for Enderlin, I should say. The two Hurlbirds combining for 12. Good balance led by 7 from Coppervig is 1 quarter in the books here from Castleton. Your score is Enderlin 16, Central Cass 15. We're back with quarter number 2 in a minute.
Egg producers make many decisions when it comes to being a successful farming operation, from the color of their farm equipment to the variety of seed. As producers prepare, they do so with those they depend on. Farmers Union Oil Company of Emden. Farmers Union Oil Company of Emden is ready with custom application of fertilizer and chemical. To keep your farm on the move, call for bulk delivery of fuel. Bob and the crew at Farmers Union Oil Company of Emden are proudly serving the world's breadbasket providers. Call 633-5430 for the Farmers Union Oil Company of Emden.
Know who has some great food? Kelly's Cafe in Arthur, North Dakota. Besides their daily lunch specials, they're known for their Monday night fry bread tacos. People rave about their Wednesday night $5 cheeseburger and fries basket. And every Saturday night, prime rib. But it's their Friday night dinner special you won't want to miss. Listen to this station starting every Wednesday to hear their Friday night special. Believe me, it's so good you'll want to work it into your weekend plans. Kelly's Friday night special, only at Kelly's Cafe in Arthur.
Live on the web at 1039thetruck.com.
Enderlin ball to start the second quarter. A 3 in the corner is good for Carson Bartholomew, and he's fouled. Bartholomew, the 8th grader, just into the game, buries the 3 and got clipped, and the foul on Klingbeil is second. So Bartholomew at 5 off the bench Monday against Tri-State has a chance for the 4-point play here. The Eagles a 4-point lead, and well, still at 4. Free throw rims off, and the rebound goes to Dixon, his second. In there with Coppervig, Wes Cates, Zach Cates, and Klingbeil. Baseline, Coppervig slides over the left corner and knocks down the jump shot. Long 2 for Coppervig. He has 9, 19-17. Squirrels show a 2-2-1 three-quarter court press. Yantis, diagonal pass, and trying to catch it in traffic was Carson Bartholomew, and a foul called against the Squirrels. Carson Bartholomew, the 6'4", 8th grader. Laram checks out for Enderlin as Dakota Mark back in for the Eagles. The foul is on Zach Cates, his first 14th foul. Yantis, free throw line on the drive, Mark. Left wing Yantis, baseline, Joe Hurlbert, met there by Dixon. Squirrels will stay man-to-man defensively. Have a zone look there for an instant. There's a spin, turning, shot by Yantis in the paint, no good. All tipped around loose into the hands of Klingbeil for the Squirrels. Klingbeil across the Central Cass Squirrels logo at midcourt. 3, pulling up for 3. Coppervig up, no good. Leaping rebound, Wes Cates for the Squirrels. Dribbles out to the three-point arc as they'll reset. Zach Cates for Coppervig. Right side, Devin Klingbeil, jab step. Drives the baseline and had a crossover dribble and lost it as he was cut off defensively by Bartholomew. 5th turnover for Central Cass is 21. Jaden McCleary in the lineup for Enderlin. He's a 6-foot senior. In to replace Gus Hurlbert. At 49 to go first half, 19-17 Enderlin. They have led most of the first half. There's a pass to midcourt, intercepted. Yantis carefully threw that pass to midcourt. Turnover, as it'll be turnover number 4 for Enderlin. Cates, Klingbeil, left elbow, spins, turns, falls away, trying to force up a shot and draw contact. It was short. And rebound to Enderlin. Yantis back the other way for the Eagles. At the three-point arc left side, picks up his dribble. Spin move. Joe Hurlbert into the paint, trying to force up the shot and travel. Turnover. 5th Enderlin turnover. And back to Central Cass. Coppervig with 9. Christian Leeds 5 for the Squirrels. 10 for Gus Hurlbert. To lead the way for the Eagles. Wes Cates with it on the right-handed drive. Bounce pass in for Dixon. Left blocks and scores. Nobody stopped the ball. Dixon able to get that look on the blocks. Able to go up strong and lay it in to tie it up at 19. Yantis, it's going to be a foul on Klingbeil. Trying to cut him off along the far sideline. The elbow came up high. Devin picks up his 3rd, 15th foul against Central Cass as Dawson Lemna checks in to replace Dakota Mark in the lineup for Enderlin. 6:07 to go here first half, so even at 19. Halftime, we'll take a look at some scores around the region and take a look at the first half numbers here. Up top, Joe Hurlbert. He'll tee up a 3. It's up off the front rim. No good. Rebound tip. That's going to be a loose ball foul. McCleary was on the back of Wes Cates, and Jaden McCleary picks up his first. It is team foul number 4 against Enderlin. Joe Hurlbert from the three-point arc. He's hit 19 threes, came in a 33% three-point shooter. Glarum has hit 35 threes, a 40% three-point shooter to lead the Eagles from long range. Wes Cates drifts off to the left baseline for Dixon up top, right side Kabervig. Kabervig bumps into Lemna up top. Dixon, left wing, between the legs on the dribble. Wes Cates stops it at the elbow. Inside, driving Dixon to the block. Shot is up, no good. Tip gets his offensive rebound. Third rebound. Now we'll try to attack again. And he got hacked to the arm, but a foul call. He was going to dribble back out and then decided to go back and attack on Joe Hurlburt. And the foul called against Enderlin. Well, it's going to be on Carson Bartholomew, his first 15th foul against the Eagles. And a pair of free throws coming for Josh Dixon. First one's good. So Dixon 6 points, 3 rebounds. Gus Hurlburt in for Carson Bartholomew in the Enderlin lineup. From the free throw line, Dixon, 54% foul shooter. Toss is good. 3 of 4 from the free throw line. He averages 14.4 points a game. 21-19, Squirrels grab the lead. First lead since Kabervig had a 3 to start the scoring. Pass tipped and out of bounds as Central Cass has shown that. And it's like a 2-2-1 three-quarter court press. Lemna for Yantis near side. Here comes the double team. Hooks a pass for Lemna. Back for Yantis. Cam lob over the top. Caught by McCleary. Here's sideline. Squirrels will get back. Play half-court defense. Yantis top of the key with a shot clock at 16. Between the legs on the dribble. Spins from the free throw line. Had it stripped away into the hands of Christian Leeds. Turnover Enderlin. Down floor with it on the drive. Kabervig to the blocks. A kick out. 3. Cates. Got it. Zach Cates buries the triple. Timeout Enderlin. It's a kick out, and Zach Cates was waiting for it as he buried the 3. Zach Cates came in just 21% from three-point range, but buries the triple there. Timeout of Valley Plains Equipment. Timeout. Second quarter score. Squirrels have their biggest lead at Central Cass 24, Enderlin 19. We're back in 30 seconds.
Are you dreading tax time? Piper Tax and Insurance can take the worry out of preparing your taxes. Ready to review your tax issues? They find ways to apply existing and new tax law to lower your tax burden. They can also help you review your financial and retirement planning, along with your current insurance coverage, to make sure you have the coverage you need. Piper Tax and Insurance, with offices in Castleton and Enderlin. Call Piper Tax and Insurance today, 888-343-4363. Good luck to all area sports teams.
24-19 in favor of Central Cass. Hate to talk over the band. They sound good. Game brought to you by Bank North, by Mary Hill Manor of Enderlin, by Moore Engineering of West Fargo, Piper Tax of Castleton and Enderlin, and Hagen Dental of Castleton. Squirrels with a 5-point lead, 24-19. Double teamed is Yantis. Now for Lemna. So that three-quarter court press. They get it across the time stripe. Double team Joe Hurlburt for Lemna. Lemna left of the key. Free throw line Gus Hurlburt. Underhanded flip for Yantis, who in turn will hand it off to Lemna. 20 on the shot clock. 4:45 to go first half. Lemna has a seam down the paint. Left-handed floater. Good. And around one defender, and the help defense arriving late as he able to flip it up over Jonah Leeds and score. 24-21. Kabervig left wing for the Squirrels. Defended there by McCleary. They try to double team him. Jump pass. Touch pass. Cates. Zach gets it back from Leeds. Turn. Shot inside. Too strong. Rebound Jonah Leeds. Off the glass. His put back no good. And the rebound Joe Hurlburt is fit for Enderlin. Joe back the other way for the Eagles. He'll pull up. He'll tee it up from 22 feet. And the three is good to tie it. He's good enough. You give him some space. He's gonna hit that three. Came in close to 35%, around 33% from beyond the arc. And just like that, a tie game at 24. Zach Cates veers right, drops it near corner for Leeds. Back up top, Christian Leeds, 21-footer right side, short. Rebound goes to the Squirrels. Zach Cates, the board, drops it out for Leeds. His shot no good. Another rebound for Joe Hurlburt for Enderlin. Joe down the far side. Defender went knocked down. That was Christian Leeds. No call. Really a good no call. Lemno left side open for three. Back rim no good. Rebound. McCleary battles for it and cannot keep it in play. He picked it up off the bounce, but bounced it on the sideline and out of bounds. The baseline, beg your pardon, it'll be Central Cass ball. 24 apiece. Dakota Mark back into the game, joining Yantis, Lemna, and the Hurlburts for Enderlin. Kabervig right wing. Gets around Lemna. Jump pass up top. Christian Leeds ball fake. Trying to pick him clean. Yantis, ball squirts free. Diving after it. Lemna comes away with it, but he was down on the floor with the basketball, and he's called for traveling. Calvin Kraft said he didn't hold on to it long enough for it to be a travel, but the official said he kind of rolled over with the basketball, and that was enough to constitute the travel and the turnover. Simultaneous turnovers there. Back to the Squirrels as Jonah Leitz underneath the south basket will trigger it in. Looks will fire it all the way out. Leaping catch out there by Kabervig near the midcourt stripe. Couple of defenders to converge on him out in the perimeter. Right wing, Zach Cates for West near corner. Between the legs on the dribble, Zach Cates has it knocked away. Ball tipped. Zach Cates gets it back near corner. Shot clock at 7. West Cates up top of it. Gets around Yantis. Bounce pass. Was it tipped? No. Tried to find Leeds with the shot clock winding down. Turnover Central Cass. That is their 7th here of the first half. A little bit of a lull here for Central Cass. They've not scored since Enderlin called that timeout. At 24, pass to midcourt. They break that press. Gus Hurlbert for Joe left wing. 3 coming over. Leaping Cates is up no good. Leeds. Jonah grabs his second rebound for Central Cass. Finds Kabervig quickly front court. 2:50 and counting here first half. Free throw line. Christian Leitz down low. High low for Jonah Leitz. Nice look. Layup good. Squirrels retake the lead. 26-24 Central Cass. Yantis for Lemna. To midcourt Gus Hurlbert. Joe Hurlbert right wing. Drives to the baseline. Drives in the Leitz. Shot is up. And it's an offensive foul. Jonah Leitz, nice job taking the charge inside as the player control foul on Joe Hurlbert. Not a lot of objection from Calvin Kraft on that one. First on Joe. 16 foul against Enderlin. Glarum in for Mark for the Eagles. Yantis also out of the lineup. It's Carson Bartholomew checking into the game for the Eagles. 2:35 and counting here in the first half with the Squirrels a 2-point lead. Left wing, Wes Cates for Kabervig up top. Thought about the pass. Takes up the 3, top of the key. No good. Leaping rebound, Christian Leitz. Zach Cates with it. To the right baseline, Kabervig. Left side Leitz. Touch pass, Wes Cates. 3, far corner. Back rim, no good. Rebound. Goes to the Squirrels. Zach Cates the rebound. So 2 offensive rebounds on this series. Here's a 3 left wing by Jonah Leitz. That's up no good. Rebound at the hands of Hurlbert. Joe trying to secure it left baseline. He tried to bring the ball back down to his chest. It kicked off his knee and out of bounds. Central Cass ball. Josh Dixon back into the game for the Squirrels to give Wes Cates a breather. Inbound Squirrels. Here's Dixon just inside the free throw line. Ran up the inbounds. The jump shot good. Dixon has 9. 28-24 Central Cass. 2 minutes and rolling here in the first half. Up top of it, Lemna. Spin move, top of the key to the left wing. Keeps that dribble. Harass there as the Squirrels will go, looks like man-to-man defensively. Here's Glarum baseline. Drops it inside, but Glarum traveled. Turnover. Turnover number 8 for Enderlin. Update from Enderlin in the girls matchup with Kindred and Enderlin. Kindred 56, Enderlin 27. Going to the fourth quarter there. Minute 43 to go here first half. 28-24 Central Cass. Back Cates for Leitz right wing. Jonah for Dixon, top of the key. Feed left baseline. Touch pass Kabervig. Kabervig weaving in and around defenders. Pass tipped by Lemna into the hands of Carson Bartholomew. Turnover number 8 for Central Cass. Joe Hurlbert on the drive. Gets a step on Dixon. Layup no good. And Joe's headed to the free throw line. The foul called will be against Central Cass. The team foul number 6 against the Squirrels. It is number 2 on Zach Cates. So Klingbeil 3. Cates with 2 now for the Squirrels. Joe Hurlbert heads to the free throw line. First to 2 for the Eagles. And first toss is good. Joe Hurlbert 6 points. Wes Cates back into the Central Cass lineup. He will come in for whom? Will come in for Zach Cates. 34 Brady Robinson checks in, 6'2 junior. In for Jonah Leitz. From the free throw line, Joe Hurlbert checking out his numbers from the free throw line. 71% foul shooter. Second free throw is short, and the ball tipped into the hands of Wes Cates. 1 of 2 for Joe Hurlbert. 28-25 Central Cass. Top of the key 3 is up, rims around, and good for Christian Leitz. 2 to 3 feet beyond the top of the key. Is at the front rim and crawled on through. 31-25 Squirrels. Their biggest lead of the game now at 6. A minute 4 and counting first half. Lob, Joe Hurlbert. Double down on him. Help defense from Robinson. Bartholomew on the drive. Has 2 defenders. Left-handed layup. Sweeping left-handed layup. Good. 5 for Bartholomew. 31-27 Central Cass. 50 seconds and rolling first half. High on the left side, Christian Leitz to the corner. Robinson back to the left wing. Picks up his dribble. Sends it out between the circles. Kabervig. Kabervig looks right. Fires right to the corner. Leitz inside Wes Cates. Dribbles in and out of the paint for Robinson. Baseline shot. Up, no good. Rebound, Gus Hurlbert. Grabs a second rebound for Enderlin for Joe Hurlbert. Shot clock is off. 28 seconds to go before halftime. Lemna at midcourt. Dawson one-on-one with Wes Cates. High on the right side for Bartholomew. Bartholomew up top, Gus Hurlbert. 18 seconds to go. Glarum Blarum out for Lemna. He'll work his way back towards the top of the key. 12 seconds to go. Lemna between the circles now. 10 seconds. Lob. High post near the free throw line. Joe Hurlburt. Defender stumbles down. So does Hurlburt. Taken away by Central Cass. They went down like dominoes. Kobervik tried to drop it into the paint. Couldn't get the shot off. Kobervik took a hard fall. Helped up by Austin Blarum. And that will end the first half. And a good first half. Good back and forth. And well, both these teams pretty evenly matched, and it shows as both teams head to the locker room for halftime. Central Cass will take a 4-point lead into the halftime break. Stay tuned for your first half numbers. Are coming up here in just a couple of moments. Your halftime score from Central Cass School in Castleton. Central Cass 31, Enderlin 27. First half numbers coming up in 3 minutes.
Egg Country Farm Credit Services is proud to sponsor area high school sports. If you're looking to add acres, refinance, or consolidate debt to build working capital, Egg Country can provide the financial tools and egg expertise you need. We are competitive in the marketplace and offer a conversion feature that is unique to the industry. Stop in and visit with us today. Good luck this season to all the teams, fans, and coaches from all of us at Egg Country.
Small towns are the heart and soul of North Dakota, and Moore Engineering salutes the hardworking student-athletes that compete in Class B basketball. They work with more than 80 North Dakota cities, so they see firsthand the loyalty and pride residents feel for their communities and for their teams. Best of luck to the teams competing in today's game. Moore Engineering is committed to helping cities of every size across the state be more vibrant, more progressive, more sustainable. Find more information at mooreengineeringinc.com.
Whether you're looking to expand your operation, take advantage of a new land opportunity, or just manage operational expenses, Dakota Plains Credit Union is here for you. Hi, this is Cindy Hansen, your Ag Loan Officer here at Dakota Plains. Our wide range of loans are designed to meet your needs at any stage of your farming operations life cycle, and we back each and every loan with our top-notch service and a true understanding of your business. Meet with us in Edgeley, Ellendale, or Enderlin, or check us out at dakotaplainscreditunion.com. Member NCUA.
At Maryhill Manor in Enderlin, we foster a philosophy of respect by nurturing relationships, valuing personal choices, providing a home-like environment that's warm and comfortable, and showing compassion in all stages of life. We provide a full range of therapy, medical, and personal care services to meet the needs of all of our residents. We are Maryhill Manor in Enderlin, caring with our hands and our hearts.
At Enderlin Insurance, we know that you want to be covered by somebody who understands what's important to you. That's why we protect and value the trusted relationships we build with our customers above all else. Because with Grinnell Mutual, when trust is earned, trust endures. Trust in tomorrow. Contact Deb Gilland and Luba Richards, your local Grinnell Mutual agent at Enderlin Insurance today. Trust in tomorrow is a registered trademark of Grinnell Mutual Reinsurance Company.
Are you visiting the area and need a great place to stay? Enderlin Inn has cozy yet spacious and comfortable rooms. Queen beds, microwave, refrigerator, wireless high-speed internet, complimentary continental breakfast. And they are smoke-free, even pet-friendly. They're known for their clean rooms, friendly staff, and reasonable rates. Maybe you need a meeting room. Ask about their Sunflower Suite. Enderlin Inn, located at 1 Railway Street in Enderlin, 701-437-2000.
We're serious about sports. 103.9 The Truck and 1039thetruck.com.
Back here at Central Cass School, Jeremy McIntyre producing things at our studios. Brad Anderson back here in Castleton. Reminder that tomorrow we've added a game to our schedule. The Tuesday night game that we had on the schedule, Oak Grove and Northern Cass and girls basketball, is being played tonight. And we weren't, because of this broadcast, we weren't able to bring that one to you. So we're going to add a game to the schedule tomorrow. The Oak Grove girls hosting Hillcrest out of Fergus Falls at the Gorder Gymnasium. Going to have that game for you tomorrow, starting around approximately 7:20 with the pregame on 1039 The Truck and 1039thetruck.com. Looking at some other scores in the region. Region 1 boys basketball at the half. Richland 43, Hankinson 18. And take a look at some other scores to pass along. Girls basketball up in Region 2. Hatton Northwood leading Findlay, Sharon Hope Page at the break, 47-19. And Kindred with a big lead on Enderlin. They are about midway through the fourth, 64-33 Kindred over Enderlin, so that'll pretty much lock up the number 1 seed for the Kindred Vikings. Enderlin and Richland and Milner North Sargent battling for those 2, 3, and 4 spots in the Region 1 girls basketball race. Here at the half, 31-27, Central Cass leading Enderlin in this Region 1 boys matchup. Let's take a look at those first half numbers. As the Squirrels led by 9 points each from Max Coppervig and Josh Dixon. Coppervig had 7 in the first quarter. 9 for Coppervig. Dixon 9 points, 3 rebounds. 8 points for Christian Leitz. He knocked down a pair of threes in the first half. 1 in each quarter. Came in a 23% three-point shooter. Christian Leitz averaging about 8.5 points a game. He has 8 here in the first half. 2 points for Jonah Leitz and 3 on a three-pointer for Zach Cates. Squirrels hit 4 threes in the first half of play. First half total of 31. From the free throw line, they were 5 of 6. Were just 1 of 3 from the stripe against Hankinson on Monday. As Josh Dixon went 3 of 4 in the first half. Coppervig 2 of 2. 16 fouls on the Squirrels. 3 on Devin Klingbeil. Picked up his 3rd early in the second quarter. 2 for Zach Cates and 1 for Josh Dixon. Leading rebounder Dixon with 3. Handful of Squirrels with 2 boards. And 8 first half turnovers for the Central Cass Squirrels. For the Enderlin Eagles, Enderlin led by Gus Hurlbert, nearly hit his season average, averaging nearly 11 a game, 10.8 points a game, 10 in the first half, as they got a lot of low post looks. And really, Gus Hurlbert was able to take advantage. He had all 10 of his points in the first quarter, and 10 points and a pair of rebounds. Joe Hurlbert was 6. He knocked down a 3 to tie the game in the second quarter. 6.6 rebounds for Joe Hurlbert. 5 off the bench for Carson Bartholomew. The 8th grader hit a 3-pointer and was fouled to start the second quarter. Missed the free throw and a chance for the 4-point play. But 5 points for Carson Bartholomew, 4 for Dawson Lemna, and 2 points for Cam Yancey. So the Enderlin bench, Bartholomew and Lemna combining for 9 points. 9 points from 2 very key reserves. 27 of the first half for the Eagles. They were 3 of 5 from the free throw line in the first half. Lemna 2 of 2. Joe Hurlbert 1 of 2. And Carson Bartholomew 0 of 1. 16 fouls on the Eagles. 1 each for the Hurlberts, Joe and Gus. 1 as well for Yantis, Jaden McCleary, Austin Glarum, and Carson Bartholomew. Glarum did not score in the first half. Glarum is a streaky shooter, but a guy that can fill it up. 8 points a game, an excellent three-point shooter. And talking with Matt Norman, Squirrels coach, before the game, he says he has killed us each of the last 2 years. Had the huge game last year in that overtime victory back on February 1st a year ago. Enderlin winning that game in Enderlin in overtime, 67-60. Turnover-wise, 8 for Central Cass first half, 9 for the Eagles. Leading rebounder was Joe Hurlbert with 6. By quarters, Enderlin led 16-15 after 1. Central Cass had the lead to 6 at 31-25. They had it to 5 at 24-19. And Enderlin ran off 5 straight to tie it. Biggest lead has been 6 for the Squirrels. And the biggest lead, I believe, got to 7. Enderlin trailed 3-0 in a Coppervig 3 and then ran off as at least 8 straight. Led by 1 after 1, 16-11 Squirrels in the second quarter, and Central Cass leads at the half by a score of 31-27. We are back with the second half coming up after this 1-minute timeout on 103.9 The Drive.
Winter is the perfect time to get a jump on your honey-do list with Enderlin Hardware Hank. Paint colors a little outdated? They carry high-quality Valspar paints, offering beautiful colors and one-coat coverage. Valspar paints are great for your home projects, indoor and outdoor. You are going to love the result you get from Valspar paints. Available at Enderlin Hardware Hank. Be sure to stop at Enderlin Hardware Hank for all your winter projects.
You've got a lot more going for you with Hank Hardware Hank.
At Mustang Seeds, we've been working side by side with area farmers since 1963. As this year's harvest wraps up, we're proud to say we'll be right here, ready to help you succeed again next year. Same high-quality seed and small-town customer service you can count on, just like we promised 55 years ago when it all started. Mustang Seeds, planting your future. Contact Clay Erdman today at 701-630-2113 or visit mustangseeds.com.
Second half coming up here momentarily. The NDSCS Boys Basketball Bonanza schedule is out. That'll be played February 16th on a Saturday at the Blickery Activity Center. At noon, Northern Castle plays Sargent Central. That'll count as a region game for both teams. 1:30, Lisbon will play Hankinson. 3 o'clock that day, Wyndmere Lidgerwood will take on Clinton Graceville Beardsley. 4:30, Central Castle play Meldner North Sargent. That will be a Region 1 game for both teams. Kindred will play Oaks at 6 that night. And then Tri-State in Richland at 7:30. Again, that is coming up on the 16th, Saturday the 16th. The 6 games total at the Blickery Activity Center with the annual North Dakota State College of Science Basketball Bonanza. Start of the second half for Central Cass. It'll be Cobbervig, Jonah, and Christian Leitz. Dixon and Zach Cates for the Eagles. It'll be Yantis, Glarum, Gus and Joe Hurlbert, and Dakota Mark. Squirrels basketball from right to left here in the second half. Loud Christian Leitz, right wing, looks inside. Lollipop pass back out for Zach Cates. So the corner give and go. Jonah Leitz back for Cates, tries left, blocks, and puts it up and in. Nice give and go. Leitz will get the assist. 33-27. It's like he's thrown him a touchdown pass. He was pretty good at that, too. 6-point lead for the Squirrels. Right wing, Mark. High post, Joe Hurlbert. He'll drive. Leans into Dixon. Drops off in the corner. Yantis. Touch pass, Glarum. Glarum drives just inside the foul line. Shot is good. Leitz trying to poke it away from behind and go for the steal. And Glarum, the pull-up jump shot. His first points of the night. 33-29. Central Cass by 4. Cobbervig stops it. Left of the free throw line. Zach Cates. Touch pass for Jonah Leitz. Cross-court pass for Christian Leitz. Ball fake. Left wing, Cobbervig. 20 on the shot clock. Cross court. Inside. Leitz for Kate. Shot is up. No good. And Dakota Mark corrals the rebound underneath the basket for Enderlin. Now finding Yantis. 6:55 to go third quarter. Yantis across the time stripe. Now between the circles for the orange-clad Eagles. Joe Hurlbert. Gus Hurlbert posting up down low. Joe will drive. Put up the runner. Too strong. Makes a one-handed rebound. Shot is up. No good. Too strong. Gets it back and he's hacked and fouled. Gus Hurlbert couldn't get free down to the low post. First attempt was no good, and then threw it hard off the glass and got the rebound. Second attempt, a hard take. Foul on Dixon is second. First of the second half against Central Cass. And Joe Hurlbert, over 70% of the season from the free throw line. First toss is good. Enderlin 4 of 6 from the free throw line. They shoot, as a team, about 70% from the free throw stripe. 33-30 in favor of Central Cass. Second free throw around the rim and off. And a rebound to Dixon. His fourth rebound. 3-point Squirrels lead. Big Region 1 matchup here. Central Cass 5-1 in the region. The Eagles at 5-2. A zone look by the Eagles as Jonah Leitz is fouled. Far sideline by Yantis. Pushing a foul on Cam. His second. He can be a little foul prone, but both teams, the exception of Klingbeil for Central Cass, they've pretty much stayed out of foul trouble. 6:28 to go here in the third. 33-30. Trap comes, right wing, Christian Leitz. It kind of got into a 2-3 zone. Jonah Leitz, near side for 3. It's good. Good ball rotation that time. They swing it around left wing and the 3 good. 36-30 in favor of Central Cass. Joe Hurlbert for Enderlin. Cross court, Glarum, deep 3. He can hit it from out there. It's off the back rim, no good. Rebound, scooped up Cobbervig at the free throw line. Cross court pass, intercepted. Trying to find Cates, intercepted by Yantis. Yantis just inside the foul line as it posted free, able to push a pass to Mark. He's down to the deck and rolls it to Glarum, who keeps it in front court. Glarum for Dakota Mark. Feed inside, cutting Gus Hurlbert up strong and Christian Leitz. Shot is up, no good. Gus gets it back, falls away. Shot no good and a foul. That time they got Hurlbert working his way down low, moving down to the blocks. Missed the layup inside on Christian Leitz, but then got it back. Hurlbert his third rebound. Personal on Christian Leitz his first. Second team foul against the Squirrels. Gus Hurlbert for 2. And the first one rattles on through. 11 for Gus Hurlbert. He is a 74% foul shooter. 36-31. Central Cass by 5. Make it 4. Toss is good. Squirrels by 4. 36-32. 5:45 to go here in the third. Cobbervig, a left-handed dribble across the time stripe. Cobbervig screens from Jonah Leitz if he wants to take it. Now Jonah will work his way in the paint. One-on-one with Mark. Off a screen. Wes Cates in the corner. And entry pass inside Dixon. Bad angle as it knocked away. Blocked by Joe Hurlbert. Got a hand on it. Picked up by the Eagles. Yantis across the time stripe. Good defense. Forced him kind of a bad angle over on the baseline and then knocked the ball free. Yantis works his way left for Glarum. Right-handed dribble by Austin Glarum to the free throw line. Between the legs on the dribble. Defended there is Jonah Leeds trying to poke it away. Glarum keeps the dribble. Drives, reverse layup is good. Able to keep that dribble, kind of lulling the defender to sleep and then attacking. 36-34. Enderlin cuts it to 2 with 5 minutes to go here in quarter number 3. On the right side. Crossover Cates. Drops it inside Jonah Leeds. Cutter trying to come through. Couldn't get free with Cates. Inside Christian Leeds. The runner is short. And rebound, Gus Hurlburt is 4th. Enderlin a chance to tie it on this turn down. A 3 gives them the lead. Yantis drives into traffic. Gets pinballed around. Loses the ball. Gets it back and puts up the right-handed floater over the defender and scores. 6 straight for the Eagles. We're tied at 36 all of a sudden. Kabervig, near corner for Leeds. Leeds to the left wing. Spin move on Yantis. Slides in. Shot no good. Ball tipped into the hands of Mark. 3rd rebound for Dakota Mark for Enderlin. Yantis back the other way for the Eagles. They're on a 6-0 run. Dakota Mark further out. Joe Hurlburt between the circles. Arms length away defensively as Dixon. Pass tipped away, stolen. Christian Leeds will drive. Has Joe Hurlburt to beat. Circus shot up. Tried for the reverse layup. Tried to slide around and underneath Joe Hurlburt. And a foul called against the Eagles. Foul's going to be on Joe Hurlburt. Second team foul against Enderlin. That will get Christian Leeds to the free throw line. First trip to the stripe for the junior. As toss number 1 coming, it is up and rolls off no good. Spinning off no good. 5 of 7 is Central Cass from the free throw line. Klingbeil and Wes Cates in for the Squirrels for Jonah Leeds and Kabervig. Christian Leeds is 63% foul shooter, 8.4 points a game. He also averages a little over 4 rebounds for the Squirrels. Second free throw. And crawls over the rim and good. 37-36. Squirrels retake the lead. Double team comes as Yantis down the near sideline. A one-handed pass finds Mark. Mark, short corner. Feed inside for Joe Hurlburt. Tipped away for Lemna. Here's Yantis. Right of the key from 20. Too strong. Rattled in and out. No good. Dixon the rebound. Outlet Wes Cates. Under 4 minutes to play here in the third. 3:52 and counting. Wes Cates. Left wing for the Squirrels. That's Klingbeil. Up top, Christian Leeds. Up fake. Back for Klingbeil. Left wing. Drives on Yantis. Cam cuts him off in the corner. Now for Zach Cates. Left wing 3. Front rim and off. Tapped up. Loose ball. Got pinballed around. And a push and a loose ball foul. It's going to be on Central Cass. On Wes Cates. Cates picks up his first. It'll be the 13th foul against the Squirrels. Is Carson Bartholomew in for Enderlin for Dakota Mark. So we've seen Calvin Kraft go about 3 deep off that bench. 3:39 to go third quarter. 37-36 Central Cass. 2-2-1 press. Yantis for Lemna. Lemna, they get it to the center of the court between the circles. Gus Hurlburt for Yantis. They've done a nice job breaking that Central Cass zone press. Yantis will drive, gets to the blocks, head fake, shot good. Enderlin leads. Cam Yantis, good to have him back after that injured ankle. Sidelined him on Monday. It's an 8-1 Enderlin run, and the Eagles lead at 38-37. 3:13 to go in the third. Up top with it, Klingbeil. Sends it left wing. The catch made there by Wes Cates. Up top, head shoulder fake, veering left with it to the baseline. That is Zach Cates. Dixon traveled. Took one big step before he put the ball to the floor. And a turnover. 9 turnovers for Central Cass. Jonah Leeds checks in. His break a quick one. He'll come in for Dixon. So the reset for the Squirrels. Christian Leeds, Klingbeil. We've got 2 Leedses, Jonah and Christian, Klingbeil, and 2 Cateses. Zach and Wes. We're just shy of a full house. Lemna. We have both Hurlburts in there for Enderlin. And a couple of pairs. Trying to go for the steal. Christian Leeds tried to slap it away. Fouls on Christian Leeds will be his second. 14 foul against the Squirrels. Coverage brought to you by Mary Hill Manor of Enderlin, by Hagen Dental of Castleton, by Pro C, Kelly's Cafe, and Arthur. Some of our sponsors tonight. Up top with it. It is Gus Hurlburt lobbing to traffic, tipped away, intended for Joe Hurlburt, trying to catch it among a massive humanity in the paint. Turnover Enderlin. On the drive, Christian Leeds to the left blocks. Had to catch it at his hip and had to slow down for just a second and then went up top. But he elevated and drawing the foul. Lemna picks up his first, 13th foul. Final from Enderlin. Abby Ducher, 23 points for the Vikings as Kindred over Enderlin, 75-42. A convincing win for the state-ranked Vikings as Christian Leeds hits the first free throw. He's into double figures with 10 for the Squirrels to double digits. 8 points, 4 rebounds a game for Leeds. 38 apiece. Free throw, back rim no good. We will remain tied as Yantis grabs the rebound, is second for the Eagles. Yantis, left side, Lemna. Quick cross-court pass. Bartholomew, he got his feet crossed up and traveled. Fourth Eagles turnover. 2:34 to go in the third. We are even at 38. Second tie here of the quarter. Squirrels have had the lead up to 6 earlier in the period. 38 apiece. 2.5 to go here in a good matchup in Region 1. Christian Leitz on the drive. Shot in traffic, front rim and short. It's going to be a foul. I think they'll get Gus Hurlburt, and that'll be the case. Gus Hurlburt picks up his second. Really no real foul trouble. Again, Klingbeil has 3, but nobody else with more than 2 for either team. Christian Leitz back at the free throw line. And the first toss is good, and Squirrels have taken the lead back at 39-38. One more coming. Toss number 2 is up, and that one's good. 40-38. The Squirrels have just one field goal here in the third quarter. It was a basket from Zach Cates. 40-38 Central Cass. A 2-point lead. Gus Hurlburt. Hurlburt free throw line for Yantis up top. For Lemna, underhanded flip, Joe Hurlburt. Hurlburt to the elbow. Shot is up and good. Left elbow jump shot for Hurlburt. 9 for Joel Hurlburt. We're even again. Third tie of the quarter. Back to even at 40. With 2 minutes to go here in the third. Kauberving to the right wing. Crossover dribble. Gets a screen from Jonah Leitz to the free throw line. Back for Jonah up top. Ball fake by Jonah. Leaves it at a bounce for Klingbeil. Cutting to the box is Jonah Leitz. Klingbeil short corner. Right-handed floater. Halfway down and spins out. Rebound Gus Hurlburt. For Joe Hurlburt, now Yantis. Across the time stripe. Met defensively. Kauberving. Spin move Yantis into the paint. Falls away. 7-footer good. Yantis. 3 big baskets here in this third quarter, and the Eagles lead 42-40. 90 seconds in the third. Near corner with it, Christian Leitz. Jab step. Up top, Jonah. Straight on 3 over Gus Hurlburt. That's off no good. Joe Hurlburt grabs his 9th rebound for Enderlin. He averages nearly 13 boards a game. That comes Yantis for the Eagles. 1:20 to go in the third. Yantis, lob, right wing. Shoulder high catch by Lemna. Lemna on the drive. Down the baseline and lays it in. 6 for Lemna. Eagles lead at 44-40. 1:08 to go in the third. Left wing Christian Leitz. A 3 over Joe Hurlburt. That's off the back tab, no good. One shot and that's it. Yantis the board. Yantis across the timeline. 1 minute to go in the third. Up top with it. Drop it off. Yantis for Joel Hurlburt. Hurlburt the runner. Just inside the foul line short. Barely hit the iron. Rebound Jonah Leitz. Down floor Christian Leitz. Drives and fouled. Correction, the Squirrels have 2 made field goals here in the quarter. 1 from Cates and a 3 from Jonah Leitz. And that has been it. The rest of their points have come from the free throw line. Personal on Cam Yantis is his 3rd. 5th team foul. And to the free throw line, Christian Leitz once again. He is 4 for 6 here in the third quarter from the free throw line. Toss number 1 is good. 44-41 Eagles. Elijah Dixon in for the first time for Enderlin. Glaring also checks back in for the Eagles is Yantis. And Joe Hurlburt taking a seat. Elijah Dixon is a 5'9 freshman, number 15. Second free throw. Back rim, no good. On the rebound to Carson Bartholomew. 1 of 2 for Leitz. 45 to go here in the third. Glarum takes the lob front court for Dixon. Elijah top of the key for Lemna. Lemna starts the dribble, spins, works his way to the left blocks, fires up a shot. Looked like Klingbeil got a hand on it. He did, as it ended up behind the basket on the deflection, out of bounds. 19 on the shot clock. In 33.3 seconds to go here in the third. So the inbounds Bartholomew underneath the basket. Basket off to our right. Lob out. It's Gus Hurlburt the catch. Just inside the arc left wing for Lemna. Shot clock 14. Screen up top from Gus Hurlburt. Up top Lemna for Glarum. He'll drive. Cut off there by Christian Leitz. Trying to lead his way in. Trying to keep that pivot foot. Could not. Traveling the call. Turnover. The 5th of the third quarter. 14 now for Enderlin by our numbers as Dakota Mark will check in for Bartholomew. Shot clock is off. 22.2 seconds left. 44-41 Eagles. Inbounds for Kauberving. Up there by Mark in backcourt. Kauberving across the time stripe. 15 seconds left. Kauberving coming up high is Klingbeil. One-on-one with Dakota Mark. Screen coming from Jonah Leitz. Lob inside. Pick and roll for Jonah. Kick out. Open 3. West Cates with a tie. Up the back rim. No good. And he's fouled by Dixon. He got fouled on the closeout attempt. And they got to say, yeah, he was in the act of shooting. Foul's going to be on Dixon, his first. Calvin Kraft is asking the official. It apparently was continuation. It didn't look like he got him on the follow-through. It was when he was trying to close out and block him out when he got a body on him. 6 team fouls is 3 free throws for Wes Cates, and he misses the first one. Wes Cates yet to score. He gets 2 more tosses now from the free throw line. 4.7 seconds to go here in quarter number 3. Second toss, that's good. And that's with his first points, 44-42 Enderlin. 50% foul shooter. He averages about 3 points a game. Here's toss number 3. That one dances and rolls off, no good. Gus Hurlbert the rebound, 2 seconds left. Glarum takes a step from about 35 feet. Online and out the back rim, no good. He caught it at the midcourt stripe, took 1 step in, and a pretty good look. Went off the back tab. As we go to the fourth quarter here in Central Cass, it's Enderlin 44, Central Cass 42, fourth quarter in 1 minute.
Jerry's Excavating in Castleton wishes the team good luck in today's game. Jerry's Excavating digs complete septic systems, water lines, and sewers, and offers directional boring, laser ditching, demolition, basement excavating, and site prep. Call Jerry and the guys for all your excavating needs at 347-4368. That's 347-4368. Jerry's Excavating in Castleton.
Ross and the staff at Castleton Lumber are proud to serve you and proud of the Central Cass girls basketball teams as they compete this season. Castleton Lumber has an excellent selection of siding, roofing, and windows. They even offer drafting and design services, ensuring your project's quality and perfection. Castleton Lumber wants to thank you for your support, and they proudly support Squirrels basketball and every Squirrels sports team. Call Castleton Lumber today at 347-4471.
Proudly celebrating 15 years under one ownership. KCTK, Arthur, Fargo Moorhead.
Enderlin balls, we start the fourth. Joe Hurlbert, a right wing 3 over Dixon. Back rim, no good. Rebound long, chase down Klingbeil, the second board for the Squirrels. 44-42 Enderlin. Eagles outscoring Central Cass 17-11 in the fourth quarter. Right wing with it, Wes Cates, and a handoff to Devin Klingbeil. Up top, Dixon, loosely guarded there, Joe Hurlbert. Zach Cates, left elbow, spins. Good defense there, tight defense. Dixon tries to hand it off and does for Klingbeil. Was not a clean handoff. He kind of bobbled it as he tried to catch it with the defender hanging on him. Turnover Central Cass, that is their second of the second half. 10 of the game. Your 5 for the Eagles. Yantis, Glarum, Joe and Gus Hurlbert, and Mark. Glarum on the far sideline, catch made there, Joe Hurlbert. Cross-court Yantis between the circles, Glarum. Back for Cam Yantis. Defended there by Klingbeil. Dakota Mark just inside the arc right wing. Cross-court, Joe Hurlbert tries past Dixon down the baseline. Had his shot blocked. Wes Cates got a hand on it. And rejecting Hurlbert. Here's Kobervik. Kobervik, cross-court pass. Here's Zach Cates. 3 for the lead. Up, spins off, no good. Klingbeil had the rebound. Couldn't secure it. It's grabbed by Yantis. Yantis with a full head of steam drives. Behind the back dribble. Into the paint. Forces up a shot in traffic. Front rim no good. Tapped up and in. But back good for Joe Hurlbert. Now is a double-double. 11 points, 10 rebounds. Eagles by 4, 46-42 Enderlin. 6:40 to go, fourth quarter on the drive. It is Kobervik. The runner is up. Off the back rim, no good. Glarum tries to save it and cannot. It'll belong to Central Cass. Klingbeil will trigger in the inbounds. Christian Leitz checks in for Wes Cates for the Central Cass Squirrels. Glad you're with us tonight. 6:36 to go here in this one. Game brought to you by Castleton Lumber. Also by A Country Farm Credit Services. Klingbeil, right wing, drives. Nice attack on Yantis. The slide around Yantis. Got him on the arm. Fouled if it is on Yantis. And Brett Moser says, yep, got him on the arm. That's number 4 on Cam Yantis. His 4th with 6:32 to go. So the decision of an easy one for Calvin Kraft as Lemna will check in for Yantis. Pair of free throws coming for Devin Klingbeil. Toss number 1 is good. The Squirrels have 2 made field goals in about 9.5 minutes of the second half. Lemna comes in. We'll see how long Yantis sits with 6:32 left. Second free throw, Klingbeil gets them both. His first points of the game. Devin averaging 5 points a game, 46-44 Enderlin. Glarum. Double team comes in backcourt, cross court for Lemna. Long diagonal pass, Mark the catch. They go for the top to break the press. The lefty shot is up, in and out, no good. Rebound tipped away from Gus Hurlbert, grabbed by Leitz for the Squirrels. Had an open jump shot, couldn't pass it up, and it rattled in and out. Up top with it, Coppervik. Left wing, Klingbeil will try a three for the lead. Front rim, no. Rebound, Christian Leach. Put back is too strong. Ball still loose. Dixon grabs underneath. He'll put it up and in. And the foul. Leach had a chance underneath. That was too strong. Eagles couldn't secure the rebound, and that left Dixon a chance. Left blocks. He has his first points of the second half. Foul call, number 2 on Glarium. 8th foul against Enderlin. Free throws, good. The Squirrels lead it. 12 for Dixon. 12.6 rebounds, 47-46 Central Cass. 6 minutes to go in the fourth. Your sideline just in the front court. Joe Hurlburt for Gus up top. Timeout. Timeout called by Calvin Kraft and the Eagles. It'll be a Valley Plains Equipment timeout. 5:58 to go, fourth quarter. Your score, Central Cass 47, Enderlin 46. We're back in 30.
Shouldn't a home comfort system make you completely comfortable? At Carrier, our expert dealers are the trusted source for everything you need for home heating and cooling. When you decide to repair or upgrade your home comfort system, your local Carrier dealer can advise you on your air conditioning, heating, and indoor air quality needs. From maintenance to repair to installation, going with a Carrier expert is a decision you'll always take comfort in.
Your Carrier expert in Castleton and surrounding area is Steve's Heating and Air Conditioning, 347-4761.
Live on the web at 1039thetruck.com.
5:58 to play here, fourth quarter, after the Valley Plains Equipment timeout. Central Cass 47, Enderlin 46. Eagles ball. Our sideline court. Lemda. Joe Hurlburt a three for the lead. Short. Rebound. Coppervik down to the deck with it, as is Joe Hurlburt. And it is a jump ball or timeout. Joe Hurlburt got the ball, and another timeout called by Calvin Kraft and the Eagles to keep possession. It'll be another short timeout. We'll keep it here. It's presented by Valley Plains Equipment, Hunter and Galesburg, your area John Deere dealer. The Eagles now with 2 timeouts remaining. Central Cass has 5 left. Being brought to you this evening by Dakota Plains Credit Union, Enderlin, Edgeley, and Ellendale, Cass County Wildlife Club, the Ringneck of Leonard, the Cass County Reporter, along with Mustang Seeds of Castleton, Steve's Heating and Air Conditioning, your Carrier dealer in Castleton, Enderlin Hardware Hank, and Deb Gilland and Luba Richards at Enderlin Insurance Agency at Enderlin. 5:50 to play here in the fourth. It'll be Enderlin basketball. Front court, far sideline. Freshman Joe Hurlburt will trigger it in for the Eagles. They've lost 4 of their last 6. They are 9-6. Lemda between the circles. Entry pass in the high post. Dropped by Gus Hurlburt. Turnover Enderlin. Christian Leitz for Coppervik. Make it Klingbeil up the right wing. Crossover. Drives. Runner is good. Klingbeil for 4. Here in the fourth quarter. 49-46. 3-point lead for Central Cass. Lemda trying to avoid that double team. Trying to not dribble through it. Spin move Joe Hurlburt in traffic. Drives down the paint. Layup good. Count it, and a foul on Central Cass. Hand check called on Cates. Lemda, a good job to not dribble into that double team. Lobbed it cross court, and then Joe Hurlburt attacking the basket from there. Foul number 3 on Zach Cates. Yantis back in. He sat for a little over a minute. He is in for Glarium. As Joe Hurlburt now. Free throw is up and missed it. Klingbeil the rebound, so the Squirrels keep the lead. 49-48 Central Cass. 5:20 to go in this one. Able to keep Coppervik for the Squirrels. Feet inside, caught in traffic by Klingbeil. Drops it to the corner. Ball fake, driving the baseline. Dixon, shot blocked from behind by Joe Hurlburt. Gus Hurlburt trying to save it, but into the hands of Christian Leitz. Coppervik, defender flying by, and Mark. Cross court, wide open. 3 for Zach Cates. Up, no good. Rebound tip. Christian Leitz tries to save it, but into the hands of Dakota Mark. Lob to midcourt. The catch Yantis. Works his way across the time stripe, trying to get his way and slide around Christian Leitz. Dakota Mark right wing with it. Back for Joe Hurlburt. Hurlburt up top. Back for Mark just inside the arc. Right wing. Give and go. Back for Joe. Layup good. And 1. Another chance of the 3-point play on the give and go. Dakota Mark got it right wing and returned it back for Joe Hurlburt, who found a seam down the paint. Eagles have the lead. Foul on Dixon is his 3rd. Team foul number 6 against Central Cass. Free throws missed again by Joe Hurlburt. Christian Leitz grabs his 5th rebound of the game by our numbers, 50-49. Enderlin a 1-point advantage, 4:36 to go. Left wing Klingbeil, near corner Zach Cates. Back up top, Christian Leitz on the drive, sends it back for Dixon. Left wing, Zach Cates, shot clock 20. Christian Leitz, high on the right side, it's Coppervik. Coppervik drives just inside the foul line. Shot fake, Christian Leitz, defender flies by from 18 feet. Gus Hurlburt came flying by, took a dribble in, and Christian Leitz knocks it down. Christian Leitz has 15 by our numbers, a near steal in backcourt. Eagles with the possession, trailing 51-50. Yantis, one-handed cross-court pass. Dawson Lemna drives the baseline. Hands it off for Mark in the paint. Drops it left wing, Joe Hurlburt. He'll attack. Drives underneath. Reverse layup. Good. 8 in the fourth quarter for Joe Hurlburt. Nice take from the left wing and finishing with the reverse layup. 52-51 Eagles. 3:50 to go in the fourth. Up top, Coppervig and a crossover. Has a back up top, Christian Leitz. Lifts his way back from the free throw circle to the top of the key. Klingbeil, 3 for the lead, is short. Rebound comes long, and finally, Yantis bumped into his teammate Mark, grabs the rebound. Cam down the near side with it. Cross-court, Joel Hurlburt left wing. He'll attack again on Christian Leitz, cut off by Klingbeil. Up top, Yantis. Near side to the right wing. Lemna, entry pass tipped. Tipped by a squirrel into the hands of Dixon. Turnover Eagles. They have 16 of the night. 7 here in the second half. Down to 3:17 to play. 52-51 Enderlin. Substitutions each side of the next dead ball. Klingbeil up top. Christian Leitz. He'll drive. Kick it back out. Klingbeil drives the left baseline. Bumps into Lemna. Reverse layup. Good. 6 for Devin Klingbeil here in the fourth quarter. And the Squirrels take the lead back at 53-52. 2:58 to play in the fourth. Yantis double team comes back for Lemna. They handle that zone press well again. Cross-court pass. Joe Hurlburt the catch in traffic. Nearly had it poked away. Yantis. Gus Hurlburt for Mark. Back up top. Gus Hurlburt hands it off to Joe. 16 of the shot clock. Joe comes to a jump stop free throw line for Dawson Lemna. 12 to shoot. Yantis. Yantis right wing. Lobs it back out between the circles. Joe Hurlburt. He'll drive. Pulls up. Free throw line jump shot. In and out, no good. Rebound tipped by Gus Hurlburt. Loose ball. Back out to the edge of the center circle. Joe Hurlburt for Gus Hurlburt. Down to the right blocks. His shot is up, no good. Rebound Dixon knocked away from Hurlburt. Out of bounds. And it's going to belong to whom? I think it'll be Central Cass ball, I believe. Jonah Leitz in to replace Dixon. Lemna and Dakota Mark come out for Enderlin as Bartholomew and Glarum in. It will be Enderlin basketball. 2:22 to play in the fourth. The Squirrels with a 53-52 lead. Glarum finds Gus Hurlburt. Nearly poked away by Jonah Leitz. Back out for Yantis. Yantis picks up his dribble about 2 feet outside the three-point arc at the key. Pass tipped away and stolen by Leitz. Turnover number 8 in the second half for the Eagles. 2:05 to play here in the fourth. Coppervig. As Matt Norman barks out instructions, they're set here in the half court. High on the right side, it's Zach Case. Starts the dribble, now a crossover. Drives down the paint into Bartholomew. Shot is up front, rim and short. Rebound to Bartholomew. Carson is second board for Yantis. Yantis will drive. Spin move. Leans in. Shot up over Coppervig. That's too strong. Gus Hurlburt trying to get the rebound. Had it knocked away. Knocked away by Leitz. He tried to scoop it up in the corner and couldn't get to it cleanly. Out of bounds. Central Cass ball. Nice job there by Jonah Leitz. Just enough of a distraction to force that turnover. 1:35 to go. Squirrels a 1-point lead of the ball. Zach Cates picks up his dribble. The three-point arc right side for Jonah Leitz. Works his way to the corner on Hurlburt. And a timeout. Full one called by Matt Norman and the Squirrels. 1:27 to go in the fourth. We'll check on the length of the timeout. It is going to be a short one, I believe. So Valley Plains Equipment timeout. Now will be a full. Check that. 1:27 to go fourth quarter. Valley Plains Equipment, Hunter and Galesburg, your full-service John Deere dealer. 53-52. Central Cass a 1-point lead. We're back in 30 seconds.
Your bright smile starts with healthy teeth and gums. See Dr. Hagen and Dr. Roll at Hagen Dental in Castleton. Their state-of-the-art equipment includes a hard tissue laser that minimizes, even eliminates the need to numb for dental work, meaning less pain and quicker recovery. Or CEREC, that restores any tooth to its natural strength and beauty with ceramic materials that can be completed in a single visit. Trust your dental care to a caring dentist. Hagen Dental in Castleton. Call 347-5345 for your next appointment.
21 on the shot clock for Central Cass as we come back. Squirrels still have 4 timeouts left. 1:27 to go. Central Cass 53, Enderlin 52. Jonah Leitz, front court far sideline, will trigger it in. And there with Coppervig, Zach Cates, Klingbeil, and Christian Leitz. Klingbeil, 6 points here in the fourth quarter. Coppervig on the right side, loosely guarded by Dakota Mark. Screen from Jonah Leitz. Coppervig from the right wing to the corner. Double team comes, jump past Jonah Leitz. Christian Leitz. Ball fake, got tripped up, he got tripped up with a foul call. Tried to work his way free throw line and stumbled over the foot of Hurlburt. Foul on Joe is his third. Team fouls now 9 for Enderlin here second half, 6 for the Squirrels. 1-1 coming. Jonah Leitz out as it'll be Dixon back in for the Squirrels. Christian Leitz shoots the bonus. He's 5 of 8 in the free throw line. He's 5 of 9. Free throw missed. On the front end of the 1-1. The rebound to Dakota Marcus Ford. Joe Hurlburt picks up his dribble. Out for Yantis. Across the time stripe. 1:03 to go. Shot clock 28. 53-52 Enderlin. Yantis up top with it for the Eagles. High on the left side for Hurlburt. Joe Hurlburt will attack. Puts it up over Dixon. Shot too strong. And the rebound Gus Hurlburt for Enderlin. Joe left wing. Trying to cut him off. Not allowing him to drive Christian Leitz. Glarum up top. 26 on the shot clock. 42 seconds left. They can take the game clock down under 20 seconds. Yantis high on the left side. Trying to penetrate and really nowhere to go. Yantis, good defense. Kobervik to the free throw line. It's going to be a timeout. Timeout Calvin Kraft and the Eagles. They're doing a good job just not allowing them to dribble, penetrate, find any lanes to attack the basket. Timeout Eagles. 14 of the shot clock, 31.6 seconds left. It's going to be what? Be a full or a 30. Going to be a full timeout. We'll break. 31.6 seconds left. Squirrels 53, Eagles 52. We're back to the finish in 30 seconds.
Cass County Wildlife Club of Castleton is proud to be a sponsor of high school basketball. We love Class B basketball, where the gym fills with fans, parents, bleacher referees, and grade school kids watching, hoping that soon they will be on the court making that big play. Cass County Wildlife Club is currently looking for members to help support our free youth programs like hunter education and free trap shooting. Call 701-238-3087 for Cass County Wildlife Club.
Now, back to more high school sports on 103.9 The Truck.
31.6 seconds to go. 14 on the shot clock. And Central Cass leads at 53-52. It is Eagles basketball. As Yantis in there with Gus and Joe Hurlburt, Glarum and Lemna. Officials, you're looking to see out there. Door was closed over in the one corner, and I don't know if that's an issue or not, or if there's something. They're kind of looking over in that far corner, something over there. If it was door was open or one of the Enderlin fans, I don't know what it was. We're back to action. Yantis trying to drive around Dixon. Yantis spins, drops it off Joe Hurlburt. Shot clock at 6. Hurlburt from the right wing. Shot clock at 5. Yantis baseline shot. Over Leitz, up no good. Klingbeil the rebound. Outlet Kobervig. 15 seconds left in the foul in backcourt. They had to hurry that shot, but a good look over the defender by Yantis that rimmed off. The foul is going to be on Glarum, his third. Double bonus now, 10th team foul. Kobervig will shoot a pair here for Central Cass. Max is 2 of 2 from the stripe. He has not scored second half. He has 9 points. Free throw is good. Squirrels are 3 of 4. Check that 4 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. 54-52 Central Cass. Wes Cates in for Zach Cates. One brother in for another for the Squirrels. 14.5 seconds left. Second free throw up. Good. 3-point lead. Timeout Matt Norman of the Squirrels. Full timeout. Enderlin will need a 3 to tie it. 14.5 seconds to go in the fourth. Another Valley Plains equipment timeout. Central Cass 55. Enderlin 52. We're back in 30.
The Ringneck in Leonard supports our local teams in today's game. They're proud to sponsor this exciting broadcast. And great food awaits you at the Ringneck. $3 burgers and cheeseburgers every Thursday night starting at 5. And you can always catch the game at the Ringneck with great food specials all week long. For great food, it's the Ringneck on Railroad Avenue South in Leonard. Like us on Facebook. Nicole and her staff at the Ringneck in Leonard wish the teams all the best in today's game. We'll see you at the Ringneck in Leonard.
Live on the web at 1039thetruck.com.
One of the better games in boys basketball. Ada Borup, Norman County West, and Hillsborough Central Valley. The Burros now number 1 in Class B. Ada Borup, terrific Class A team on the Minnesota side. And Ada Borup winning 57-47 this evening. Squirrels lead. Central Cass a 55-52 advantage. Or 5 for Central Cass. Klingbeil, Dixon, Wes Cates, Kobervig, and Christian Leitz. Enderlin, Lemna, Yantis, the two Hurlburts and Glarum. Now we got to look at maybe Joe Hurlburt or Glarum as your three-point options, your best three-point options. Yantis isn't bad as well. 10 seconds left. Yantis in the circles with it. Yantis, 7 seconds left and another timeout. Eagles will take their final timeout. The inbounds is going to go where? It'll be over far sideline, about at the three-point arc. 7.1 seconds left. We'll keep it here with the Valley Plains Equipment timeout. Valley Plains Equipment, 874-2168 in Hunter, or in Galesburg, 488-2238. Your area Hunter dealer. Game brought to you by the Farmers Union Oil Company of Emden, the Hunter Grain Company, Casserole Water District, with 13 locations. Hagen Dental of Castleton, Mustang Seeds of Castleton, the Ringneck of Leonard, Moore Engineering of West Fargo, and Mary Hill Manor, along with the Enderlin Inn. So Enderlin is out of timeouts. They will get the ball. It'll be far sideline. It'll be not quite at the three-point arc, but it'll be hopefully about 30 feet away from the hoop. Kind of be thinking, see if you can try and maybe set a screen to try and get maybe Glarum or Yantis a possibility. Maybe Joe Hurlburt, he can get out. Because basically a two's not going to do you any good at this point. 7.1 seconds left. You got to try and get somebody free off a screen, off an inbounds. I'm going to try to get Glarum perhaps. Yantis for Gus Hurlburt up top. Gus picks up his dribble, forces up a three. Back rim no good. Rebound Yantis. Three in the corner is up and too strong. Horn sounds and Central Cass hangs on for the victory. Gus Hurlburt stopped his dribble, had to put up a three with a hand in his face, right of the key, too strong. Yantis chased down the rebound in the far corner and had to get the three off and did just ahead of the buzzer. As Cam got that ball in the corner, quickly fired up a three. It was long. He overshot it by about 2 or 3 feet as the horn sounded, and Central Cass comes away with another tight Region 1 victory as the Squirrels now 6-1 in the region as they'll keep pace with Kindred, along with Richland. Richland had a big lead in their game over Hankinson. Come away with another key and tight Region 1 win. They have 2 3-point, actually now their third 3-point win in Region 1 play. They beat Richland in overtime by 3. They beat Wyndmere Lidgerwood by 3, and they hang on here for the victories. We will get to our post-game report that comes up next. Your final score, another good one here. For these two teams, the Eagles fall to 9-7 overall. They fall to 5-3 in region play. They've got a tough road ahead. They've got some tough games coming up here down the stretch in Region 1 play. Next one, on to the next one for the Eagles. They'll host the state-ranked Richland Colts Tuesday night. Squirrels will take on the Northern Cass Jaguars. They'll head up to rural Hunter on Tuesday night. Central Cass wins it. Squirrels 55, the Enderlin Eagles 52. Postgame in 3 minutes.
Honesty, loyalty, integrity. At Bank North, we've remained true to these values for generations. They shape the way we do business, work with customers, and support our communities. We've always been here, helping people grow farms and businesses, finance homes, and pursue their dreams. It's values-based banking, and it's all about working together to strengthen the common threads that bind us together. Bank North, always true. Member FDIC and proud supporter of our communities.
The local source for news, sports, events, and more each and every week. The Cass County Reporter. Cass County Reporter, giving you the details on the happenings in and around Cass County. Read what's going on with your neighborhood and neighbors by getting your subscription today by calling the Cass County Reporter at 347-4493 or online at ccreporter.com. Have it sent to your home or look for it at your favorite business. Cass County Reporter of Castleton and Cass County.
Proceed's Right Choice program this year is featuring guns. Buy our product and be rewarded with guns and yield. Give us a shot. When I was young, my father told me, time to buy a gun. He purchased my new rifle, gift from father to his son. He showed me how to hold a gun while walking in the field. Said never take a blind man shot, just keep those brown eyes peeled. And then he made it very clear, hold on to this new gun. Take care of it till you've grown old and pass it on to your son. If you need seed, think Proceed. www.proceed.net.
It's time to think about your equipment's maintenance and eliminating downtime for 2019 with Valley Plains Equipment's proactive service inspections. Valley Plains Equipment offers service inspections for John Deere equipment, including row crop and high horsepower tractors, sprayers, combines, corn heads, and seeding equipment. Sign up now to take advantage of no payment, no interest options. Call Valley Plains Equipment in Hunter and ask for Mike or Jeremy, or call Galesburg and talk to Don or Dory about getting signed up today. Ask for details about trucking or on-farm option.
Cass Rural Water District, headquartered in Kindred, is proud to serve nearly 5,400 rural residents with quality water in Cass County, as well as parts of Trail, Richland, and Barnes County. As the numbers continue to grow, be assured that their commitment to service is top priority among 13 communities, including Kindred, Hunter, Arthur, and Davenport, with board members who are also your neighbors. Cass Rural Water District, headquartered in Kindred, proud to support this high school sports broadcast.
Hunter Grain Company has been providing homeowners with propane and propane services for over 30 years. Hunter Grain Company offers competitive pricing, buy or lease to own tank programs, tank installation services, and propane system safety checks. Plus, don't forget Hunter Grain Company offers a summer fill program in July and a prepay program in September. Call Hunter Grain Company at 800-441-2470. Always trusted, always ready to serve you. Hunter Grain Company, your local propane headquarters.
Egg producers make many decisions when it comes to being a successful farming operation, from the color of their farm equipment to the variety of seed. As producers prepare, they do so with those they depend on. Farmers Union Oil Company of Emden. Farmers Union Oil Company of Emden is ready with custom application of fertilizer and chemical. To keep your farm on the move, call for bulk delivery of fuel. Bob and the crew at Farmers Union Oil Company of Emden are proudly serving the world's breadbasket providers. Call 633-5430 for the Farmers Union Oil Company of Emden.
Good one tonight, 55-52. The Central Cass Squirrels hang on. Boy, good one here. These two teams so evenly matched, and I think this is an example, a pretty good example of what we're going to see in this Region 1 tournament. It is wide open with two state-ranked teams, Kindred and Richland. Central Cass finding ways to win games within the region as they are now 6-1 in region play. But I think Enderlin, once they get chance buyback, you got the Hurlberts. Antis played a nice game tonight. Milner North, Sargent. There's a lot of teams. Tri-State's healthy again. It is wide open in this region. It's going to be probably as wide open as we've seen this region probably in the last decade or so, and it's going to be a lot of fun. 55-52, the final. We'll run through some other scores. The big matchup really ended up being a blowout in Enderlin. Kindred girls over Enderlin 75-42. Abby Dukeshire with 23 points to lead the way for the Kindred Vikings. See if we've got any other games to tell you about. Check out some of the other scores, maybe some games in progress. We mentioned Ada Borup Norman County West beating Hillsborough Central Valley 57-47. The Hatton Northwood girls over Findlay Sharon Hope Page tonight 63-33. Just some scores to pass along there, and we've got a final in that game in Colfax. Richland had a big lead on Hankinson at the half. The last score we had on that one, it was 43-18. Richland was leading in that matchup, and see if we have any more to pass along for you at this time. That might be about it. Castleton beat Larimore in girls basketball. Appreciate that. Didn't have a score on that, but the Squirrels making that trip up Highway 18 to Larimore, and they came away with the victory there. Final numbers here in this one is the Squirrels moved out of 8-6 overall, 6-1 in region play. They'll be up at Northern Cass. Busy week next week at Northern Cass next Tuesday. Home to Maple Valley a week from tomorrow on the 8th. Both those games we'll have for you on 103.9 The Truck and 103.9thetruck.com. And then Saturday the 9th, an afternoon game against the Ellendale Cardinals. Three in double figures for the Squirrels tonight. Christian Leitz, 15 points, 5 rebounds, as Leitz leading three in double figures. As Christian played very well here in recent games. He had 14 in the loss to Hillsborough Central Valley on Saturday. Christian coming into play tonight at 8.4 points. He had 2 points, 8 rebounds in their win over Hankinson Monday. 15 tonight, 12 points, 6 rebounds for Josh Dixon. Dixon got a Big three-point play early in the fourth quarter. Those were his only points of the second half. 12.6 boards for Dixon. 11 points for Max Coppervig. He had a couple of free throws in the final minute for his only second half points. 11 for Coppervig. Devin Klingbeil, 6 big points in the fourth quarter. 6 points, 3 rebounds for Klingbeil. Jonah Leitz, 5 points, 3 rebounds. 5 points for Zach Cates, 1 for Wes Cates. Final total of 55 for the Central Cass Squirrels. 55 for Central Cass from the free throw line. They were 11 of 15 in the second half, 16 of 21 for the game. So 16 of 21 from the stripe, 76%. As they were led from the stripe, Copperbig 4 of 4, Klingbeil 2 of 2, Christian Leitz goes 5 for 9, Wes Cates 1 of 3, Dixon 4 of 5. Team fouls, a final total for the Squirrels of 13, as they had 7 in the second half, 3 on Zach Cates. Actually, they had 12, 6 in each half. 3 on Cates and Dixon and Klingbeil. 2 for Christian Leitz, 1 for Wes Cates. Leading rebounders by our numbers, Dixon 6, Christian Leitz 5. They had just 2 second-half turnovers by our numbers, 10 on the night. For the Enderlin Eagles, another tough loss for the Eagles, so they've lost 3 in a row within the last week. Losses by 1 point to Lemoore Litchfield Marion, 3 to Tri-State Monday, and another 3-point loss here tonight. Joe Hurlburt gets a double-double, 17 points, 11 rebounds. He had all 8 of the Eagles' points in the fourth quarter, 17 and 11 for the freshman Joe Hurlburt. 12 points, 7 rebounds, and a couple of block shots for Gus Hurlburt tonight. Gus did most of his damage early, got a lot of low-post looks in the opening quarter, so he had 5 field goals. 10 of his 12 points came in the opening 8 minutes. 8.6 rebounds. Cam Biantis played a nice game, returning back from an injured ankle. 6 points for Dawson Lemna, 5 for Carson Bartholomew, and 4 points for Austin Glarum tonight, for a final total of 52 for the Enderlin Eagles. Just double-checking those numbers, and that is correct. As 52, your final numbers for Enderlin. They were 3 of 6 in line second half for the game, 6 for 11, so 54% from the stripe. Lemna, 2 of 2. Likewise, Gus Hurlburt, 2 of 2. Joe Hurlburt goes 2 for 5. And Carson Bartholomew, 0 of 1. Team fouls, a final total for Enderlin. 16, 10 of the second half. 4 for Yantis. He picked up his 4th personal with 6.5 minutes to go. He set for a little over a minute and pretty much played the majority, if not the rest of the way. As Yantis with 4 fouls. 3 each for Blair and Joe Hurlburt. 2 for Gus Hurlburt, 1 each for Lemner, Elijah Dixon, Jaden McQuarrie, and Carson Bartholomew. Leading rebounders, Hurlburt 11. There's Joe Hurlburt, Gus Hurlburt 7. Yantis with 6. And second half turnovers for Enderlin, 17 on the night. It was 31-27. Squirrels at the half, but have a lead of 6 early in the third quarter. Then Enderlin came back and took the lead, 17-11 Eagles in the third quarter. 44-42 Enderlin after 3. 55-52 your final favor of Central Cass. As Hurlburt, Joe was the only player to score for Enderlin in the fourth quarter. 13-8 Squirrels in the fourth. No good. Central Cass 55, Enderlin 52. We'll wrap it up here from Central Cass School. We'll do that in 2 minutes. We'll just Jeremy, you can make it. If we played out the spots, you can just make it 1. Or just make it 1 minute. That's fine. Tomorrow, as we just added to our schedule with the postponement of our Tuesday broadcast, we'll bring you Oak Grove and Hillcrest out of Fergus Falls in girls basketball action. That'll be the Border Gymnasium in Oak Grove. Coverage beginning around 7:20 tomorrow night. Scheduled for 7:30 here at 103.9 The Truck and 103.9TheTruck.com. Then we'll have coverage from the NDSCS girls basketball bonanza. Back for the finale at 8, as that will pit Maple Valley and Wyndmere Lidgerwood. It'll be a busy day at the Blickery Saturday, and if you're heading down there, NDSCS, the Lady Wildcats having a solid season. They're going to take on Iowa Western, a nationally ranked team in the junior college ranks, at noon at the Blickery. So if you're coming down there for the afternoon, you can check that out with the Cats and the Reavers of Iowa Western at noon. Your final score one more time in this one. Central Cass gets a key Region 1 win. They go to 6-1 in region play. Enderlin falls to 5-3 in the region and 9-7 overall. Squirrels 55, the Enderlin Eagles 52 for our sponsors. And Jeremy McIntyre back at our studios. I'm Brad Anderson. We'll talk to you tomorrow morning. Good night.